What is up YouTube, and welcome to this Awake breakdown, recap and ending explained. Awake is the latest Netflix movie to focus on people who can't sleep. I can never sleep, I'm always woke. But no, this movie isn't about woke people, it's about a worldwide event where no one can sleep. While it does sound similar to the Rooster Teeth show Day 5, but you've probably never heard of that show, Day 5 had people having to avoid sleep lest they die. But in Awake, after a huge EMP style event, well, all tech is gone and humans lose the ability to sleep, and it's only a matter of time before the side effects of sleep deprivation kills them. The movie focuses on Jill, who's fallen on hard times and lost custody of her kids, and they live with their grandmother. To make ends meet, Jill has been stealing expired pills from work and selling them to a nefarious chap whose business seems to be booming. Good for him, we stan a small business king. However, after a long night shift, she takes her kid to school as she's lost custody due to the substance abuse, and we have some weird static that hits as every car in the road loses power and, well, chaos ensues. Over the course of the movie, it is presumed to be an EMP that caused all of this, as the circuits are fried. However, Murphy, the one who helped Jill get her job, would say that it is more than likely a solar flare. However, not only does this solar flare explain the EMP effect due to ionizing radiation, usually blocked by our atmosphere, but here it snuck through, Murphy also explains the effect on humans by saying that it changed our electromagnetic wiring, it affected our glymphatic system, messed with our clocks. This means that our systems, well, they are absolutely foobar. We can't sleep, and after the initial crash, Jill's daughter Matilda is affected, but she technically died due to drowning and was revived by a sheriff. We would later learn that this reset actually made her now be able to sleep. Essentially, to survive, you need to flatline and come back, like what happened with Noah, and this is why the kids do try to drown their mother at the end of the movie to reset her, not because she wouldn't buy them V-Bucks. This is further proven as the woman, or sleeper as she was known at the hub, said she should have been dead. However, not all life is affected, and only humans and chimps, as they're close to the human DNA, are afflicted and not able to sleep unless they reset like Matilda. Now, after this, we do see satellites crash to Earth, and only Matilda can sleep as Jill goes to work and her contact wants to pay double for the pills because, well, everyone's out there getting absolutely wasted. But she gets caught as the army appear and her boss Murphy arrives. Her boss Murphy is setting up the hub, a crisis zone to try and fix whatever the heck is going on. Murphy was a psychologist who worked with the army to set up torture, and I imagine Jill would turn to substances as she was scarred by it, as well Murphy then would help her get the job as security at this campus. However, society has collapsed and Matilda is taken to the church, and for some reason the churchgoers instantly want to sacrifice her. Yeah, the movie gets pretty damn cringe at points and is by no means perfect, especially with the wonky explanation for what actually happened, but I did like the concept, so I kind of stuck out. However, Jill does save her family and they all head off, except Iron Fist gets killed out of nowhere. I feel bad for that guy. Now, they need a car that has no wiring, and, well, while avoiding the creepy drug dealers, they actually come across a car and they're able to escape. But until they come across some creepy prisoners after Jill tries to teach Matilda how to live without other humans, which it just seemed rushed. And the whole film, every little bit just seemed so condensed, and the actors just seemed so desperate and quick, and everything was so fast. It just needed to slow down a bit. But I get they're on a time thing, but it didn't really work. Now, luckily, Dodge, a kind prisoner, helps them, and they're essentially heading off to the hub as a last resort, which leads to Matilda actually getting taken by doctors for tests. But everyone is on edge as there's a cocktail of drugs that is required to stay alert, but this actually messes with your brain and leads to brain degradation, which actually means that everyone is not only on edge, but they've had this wonky cocktail, and this fractures as soldiers hallucinate, and one sees a pine cone thinking it's a grenade, and they all start fighting and killing each other later. But Jill, before, is taken prisoner by Murph, who is really unhinged, and as the soldiers fight each other, thinking they're under attack, a doctor kills Murphy as Noah is electrocuted in his real dream state stupor. However, it's here that they revive him, and they kind of realise that, well, you need to be reset, which is what they do with Jill. Overall, this was a great idea for a movie, except, well, the church scene being just bizarre, as it's only roughly 24 hours without sleep. I think the script could be tightened, and there could have been so much more done with it, which was a shame, as while we did enjoy watching it here, it just really didn't hit what I was hoping it to hit. I was hoping it would be as good as Day 5, and to be honest, I really think that you should just go out and get Rooster Teeth first and check out Day 5 instead, because it does a much better job at displaying this kind of concept. But that's it for this video, so please do drop a like down below, please do subscribe with notifications on, and I'll see you soon, and goodbye.